Alright folks, time for a communications video. A lot of us have bug out bags, and some of us are hams, and that's a real nice convenience to have ham radio communication portable with you when you're bugging out. Some of us aren't hams, but want to be able to listen in, say, the HF bands or AM/FM radio for civil emergency broadcasts, or whatever else, the news, so you can tell what's going on. What we have here, excuse me, had to drink some water, is a great little radio from CountyComm. I just recently picked this up. This is the GP-5 SSB. It's similar to their other radio on the site, so make sure when you're ordering you're getting the SSB, the single sideband mode. That's really important if you want to listen into HF ham radio. And for those of you that don't know about CountyComm, you're missing out. It's a great place for preppers, survivalists, gear junkies. Basically, they're a retail distributor of products created primarily for the U.S. government. In a sense, CountyComm is sort of the consumer spillover from the thousands of products intended for example, like state and federal agencies. This radio is a perfect case in point. From my research, the company received a large order from the U.S. government for an inexpensive small portable AM/FM shortwave radio with single sideband for emergency supply caches and diplomatic posts. Well, there you have it. All in all, I'm pretty impressed with this radio. It's got a lot of memories. Its tuning is pretty darn good for a radio its size. It can be powered by 3 AA batteries, which I have in here, or a 5-volt mini USB jack. It has time and temperature on the front. You can change that around with the mode buttons. I hope you can see that. It also has your tuning display up top here. It'll show you your signal strength when it's on. I'm going to pop it on here to show you real quick. There's an FM station. Put the antenna up, and you can see the dBs and the signal strength. It's not going to be the best signal in my garage. We got a lot of funky fluorescent lighting in here. Anyway, all in all, I'm impressed with this radio. It does very well on single sideband. Of course, the first thing I did was take it out and tune it to WWV, which is the time stations on various parts of the band. Came in loud and clear. You'll notice this little thing here. This is a little directional AM high sensitivity antenna. Get it up close so you can see it. This plugs in right here into your AM antenna jack, and it works far better than this for your AM. This is more for FM. This is a very directional antenna. If you put this radio down and you're not receiving a signal well, just move it around. I did this yesterday as I cleaned my house. Carried it around with me and put it down whenever I went into a new station with the AM radio. I was listening to some talk radio somewhere. I just turned this around and I was able to pick up pretty much everything I wanted within reason. You know, we don't get very much AM radio out here, basically 1 or 2 stations, and it worked very well for that. The radio comes with a set of headphones. The sound quality from the tiny little speaker, that's the circumference of the speaker right there, isn't that great. But then again, hey, it's a tiny little radio, kind of shaped like a handy-talkie. You can't beat that for, you know, compactness. With the headphones, it sounds really nice. I also tried this with a big studio quality set of headphones that I have for my computer, and the sound quality is really nice on FM. And AM and sideband, but FM, it really stands out. It also comes with an antenna. This is a wire antenna. Works similar to this. Let me pop off the AM antenna. You just take that there, get this end here, clip your, of course it's not going to cooperate with me now, clip your antenna wire there, unravel that, take that little clip, put it up on a tree, put it across the yard from wherever you're listening, and this will really enhance your shortwave reception. It's a neat idea. It's kind of something I came up with a spool of wire for my own little AM/FM shortwave radio previous to this, but hey, it works great. Comes with a little pouch. I have opted to use an old Condor mag pouch as far as just popping it on my bug out bag. Can be weaved right into the mall with the webbing, or you can just carry it on your hip. All in all, I'm pretty pleased with this radio. It's decent radio. It's got a unique kind of tuning feature. There's only 1 kilohertz steps in tuning on sideband and shortwave. Now, for basic shortwave, that's probably okay. But for ham radio reception, that will be a little difficult because Hams don't necessarily transmit right on a frequency. They're often slightly off frequency, or accidentally or unintentionally. And older ham radios are prone to drifting. So what this does is has a little workaround for it. Basically, the GP-5 accommodates for sideband by allowing the listener to select either upper or lower sideband, and then use a BFO, beat frequency oscillator function, to help tune to a 0 beat signal. In other words, if you're off frequency a little bit, you hit the BFO button, and it will tune directly to where the signal is digitally. It's got nice digital tuning. That's one thing I did notice about it. There's no wires and wheels here. This is direct digital tuning. And the slower you go, it'll go in 1 Hz steps or 10 Hz steps, depending on how fast you're moving it. Anyway, I'll give you a quick overview there. I don't know if I told you, it's got temperature display up there too. You can change that around. Let me see if I can find the temperature button again. Display. So we have an alarm set for 7 a.m. on it, or your temperature. It does have an alarm clock in it, which is kind of neat. I mean, my cell phone has an alarm clock in it. This camera I'm filming this on has an alarm clock in it. So all in all, it's a good deal for 80 bucks. You're not going to find something that cheap that does sideband on shortwave and AM and FM. It's a really nice, well thought out radio, and I'm pretty pleased with it. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a lot more videos coming. I got a ton of stuff. I'm going to be doing a review on this guy back here, if you can see it. These are now selling in Smith's, and from BePrepared.com. Pretty good deal. Going to be doing a review on that. 72-hour bucket. And I have some other stuff I want to review. So stay tuned. I'm going to try and crank out some videos in the next few days. I got lots of free time now, so see you later. Bye.